Just like Microsoft has issues, Microsoft has some leaky faucets, or an intern was hungover and made an oopsie.
What kind of oopsie?
Big Microsoft league. I don't know how you guys haven't heard this. I don't know how you guys.
Is it an oopsie where they cost them millions or
Are they
billions?
getting rid of Xbox Gold?
No. Like, so you know all the case files for like the FTC case they had?
Yes.
What if you just got to see everything that was redacted?
What?
Everything. like their next almost 10-year plan of
Oh no.
Good.
Blizzard.
So this has a nice from Destructoid, a full recap of all the eye-opening Xbox leaks out of the FTC case. Woo!
Oh no.
Oh, the rumored stuff. Yeah. Hang on. So okay, we'll kind of go through this in different ways. So as a result of the Microsoft FTC fiasco that's been on the past year, we're now privy to new non-redacted court documents that possibly showcase a ton of the Xbox team's future plans. Woohoo! Although the FTC has gotten ahead of the situation and know that they were not responsible for uploading the leaks to the court website, they were not responsible. The FTC literally said they're not responsible. It comes out that Microsoft is to blame for Major League FTC.
Wow.
So literally, Microsoft did it to themselves.
I think I got fired, huh?
Oh, he probably would have wished he got fired.
Wait, it was an intern as well, though. Like an actual intern?
I just put that up there.
I was going to say, if it was an actual intern, that's kind of like, he ain't working there.
Well, he's an intern. He doesn't make. He's free. So
that's probably why he did it. It wasn't making enough.
So they have some acquisition hopes in this. So one of Microsoft's key strategies for gaming division growth has been acquisitions. And according to these documents, there might be more in the pipeline, as well as some, let's say, high hopes. Right. So these are the organizations that Microsoft were going to try scooping up. Warner Brothers Games.
Good luck.
Right.
Nintendo.
Yeah, really good luck.
Wow.
And Valve.
I highly doubt.
Really?
I highly doubt you ever get that.
Yeah, I think
Valve is one I highly doubt you'll ever get.
Dude, they're a private company, and I think they're estimated at making like $7 billion or something like that.
Yeah, I highly doubt they're ever going to give that away.
If Nintendo is going to sell, it would not be to a Western company. It will be somebody in Japan.
Yep. Yeah. Warner Brothers, they might for money.
Okay, that's different. They desperately need money, seeing as how they're like 50 billion in the hole. That's actually a possibility. But I think actually there's one missing. I think TikTok was actually on the list too at some point.
Okay, that could probably be above Nintendo, but probably below around there. TikTok maybe TikTok's around a lot.
So we got Activision Blizzard. Let's see what else we can get. All right, I get that. No biggie. Like, I know they're aiming high and it's probably on the list. Yeah, funny. But also Phil Spencer, CEO, notes that bagging Nintendo would be a career moment. Yeah, that would be. And a good move for both companies. No. I like your jargon, but that is not.
It's one company, not Nintendo.
Yeah.
More leaked Xbox games are coming, of course. Ooh, what leaked games do we have here? So we have Indiana Jones game of some kind.
I'm good.
Okay.
An Oblivion remaster. That's pretty hot. A lot of people would love that.
Wow.
You don't know that?
Scroll.
It's Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Never
be a remaster of that, and people love Oblivion. They love Skyrim. You've heard of Skyrim, right?
Yeah,
of course.
I can play
Oblivion is the game before it.
Never touched those Skyrim.
It's like Red Dead, but a little bit better.
Yeah,
Elder Scrolls
on RPG thing. I've seen it
massive. Big world, bunch of quests. You make your character however you want. Yada, yada.
Most of the time, the character selection is the longest process. So
yeah, things.
Yeah, there is.
Have an Elder Scrolls Online expansion. Who would expect it? Starfield DLC, not shocking. Now here we go. Doom Year Zero and DLC, a new Doom game.
Wow. Dishonored 3. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, you're getting way down there. Project Kestrel, Project Platinum. Not sure what those are. Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I already did that one. Apparently another one. They had one earlier one year, but clearly these have been pushed, right?
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6. That's a hot one.
Yeah.
of course, I'm pretty sure that if that probably hasn't even got started, and we're looking at like 2027 or something. 2028. Another Project Kestrel expansion, whatever that was. Another licensed IP game of some kind. A Fallout 3 remaster. Elder Scrolls Online expansion again. Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. Ooh, that wouldn't be a good one. Dishonored 3 and the Doom Zero. Okay, so this kind of like the upcoming pipeline they had. I was like, okay, that's pretty nice.
Good lineup. Good lineup.
Definitely
Details on the yes. Details on a planned Xbox Series X mid-gen console revision have leaked. So this new
what's
one.
The high-gen?
You can't. Well, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
But what about the low mid?
That's called the Series S.
Okay. Got it.
So they did all digital Series X with 2 terabytes of storage. So it's all digital, no CD. New Xbox controller with gyro and haptic feedback.
Stuff that the PS5, PS4 controller, it's
motion control.
Similar to PS5.
Okay. I mean, you do like driving games and stuff. It'd be cool.
Yep.
So yeah, same price and horsepower. Target release of October of next year. All right.
Not a pro console.
It's a tube now. Is it a tube? Is that what the console is? It looks like a tube.
What do you think? Most powerful Xbox ever. Now durably all digital. Oh, geez.
It looks very
rolling
small.
pin.
I like the cylinder. It's a nice cylinder.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
This is
Where's
Project
the USB
Brooklyn.
ports?
Almost looks like an Alexa.
Where's the USB ports?
So
right, the new
front
controller.
port.
Oh my God, yes. Have you heard of what they're gonna do with the one more thing that they also added?
Let's see. I'm gonna guess.
Go ahead.
Rechargeable and swappable battery.
It only took them so long to do. No more AA batteries.
Hey, look up the first.
Would you like to know why that is? I think one of the reasons would be because of the Europe cases where you are required to have something that if you have a battery of some kind in it, it must be able to be swapped out. It needs to be more repair friendly, yada, yada, yada. So that's why iPhones are going to get changed.
Yep, they're still slow to charge though.
But
it'll be slow to charge unless you buy like the upper versions of the iPhone, which those will actually charge.
If you have the Apple USB-C, it'll charge a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had things like this before, but I'm guessing this is
22
more.
years to get that.
What do you mean?
Well, since the first Xbox, I mean.
That's not no. We'll have to do it whenever the first person did it, like actually implement it into the control. So I mean,
you guys keep talking about the battery part, and I'm like, no, they've had this before. Like I don't. With rechargeable batteries
that came with the Xbox instead of like actually buying it.
Like came straight with the controller.
Let's say it's like it came with the controller, not separately.
No, you're right. Okay, they haven't done that. You're right. Because you always had to buy it separately.
Yeah, I mean, we have some battery packs here that you can recharge and stuff. I mean, I get that.
All right.
But like, if it came with the controller, it's something different.
Already. Yeah, PS3, PS4, and 5, just no extra batteries. You just
plug it in,
the battery in
charge.
All right. So it's gonna be Xbox Wireless 2 of some kind, Bluetooth 5.0, seamless pair and switch. Nice.
Bluetooth, nice.
Haptic feedback, has an accelerometer, quieter buttons and thumbsticks. Haptics double as speakers. See, this is about right here. The V say haptics double as speakers.
What was that?
The controller is a speaker.
So that's what the grips thing is at the bottom? Or no, it's the top part right there, that little grill up there. I'm guessing it's where it talks from.
Nah, where your hands are.
Where your hands are?
Yeah, look at that little green arrow right there.
So like it'll vibrate through your hands and like you kind of like hear it through your hands?
Yeah, they speak straight into your hands.
It's like the thing in my head.
You know, I'm gonna let you go along this story. It sounds really I like it. Go. You know, I'm not even gonna correct you.
Thank
you.
Let me have this win.
I'm not sure. So I do believe the haptics, if you can vibrate them at a certain frequency to play sounds. Like I do believe on the PlayStation, people have made it to where it starts up, it can play music of some kind.
Cool.
If I've gotten that right, I do believe so.
I would love this would be my controller played that every time I start the Xbox.
How they make the joysticks quieter?
See, Bob, it's not just speakers and controllers. They're using the haptics to do it as speakers. So it's like it's interesting.
I'm not saying they did, but something that like stops the clicking.
Probably rubber.
I would assume rubber.
We got some launch timelines. Xbox Gaming B, the Elwood, which is one of them. The Brooklyn is the one we just looked at.
Okay.
Interesting.
Brooklyn?
The difference between the Xbox Series X, Series X, Series X, and XDL, universal controllers, yada yada yada. They got all the nice the new code names, the teraflops going in there. I mean, this is pretty good stuff. I do this is interesting that they decided to do a cylinder.
Yeah,
I don't way more compact, right?
I don't like it.
Well, if you could probably lay it on the side, it'd be nice.
No matter what, it's a circle, so it's hard to like, pack in and keep it formal. I mean, it looks nice, it's aesthetically pleasing.
Well, it's the same place you put a paper towel roll, you can put that.
I hate to say it, I'm not going to be staring at the Xbox while I'm playing my Xbox.
That's why you can put it anywhere.
That's one thing. So, like, you could put it on your. Well, I don't know. A lot of people have their TVs actually on the wall nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, you can put it under it, make it look nice, but that's it.
It's also really small. You can just like put it behind there, like make a little platform behind there.
I don't think it's small.
But see, that's the thing. If you have to do something else rather than, I don't know, putting it inside the TV cabinet stand, whatever you want to effing got what you got. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It depends on how tall. Like I don't even see the wires for the do any of the Xbox or so on and so forth.
Maybe you can rest it on its side. Maybe it's like a tube, like how it has like a.
It has like a flat inside.
All the wires are. Yeah, it's like a.
What if it didn't have wires and like just hooked up to the TV wireless? That'd be cool.
Well,
but I don't see no wire ports or anything.
Revolution in technology is what that.
Yeah, it would. But I mean, that'd be cool.
Well, no, it's just streaming. Well, no, it's wireless.
It's also going to reduce PSU power, which is great.
Yeah.
That would be nice. It's got some new Wi-Fi updates. They don't show the back of it, so damn.
I kind of wish you got a full image of it.
So, like, I'm not sure if it's like behind it or like the wire, like the inputs.
Oh yeah, everything's on the. So this is just the front. So on the back, it has all the goodies.
So is it still curved on the backside too?
You don't
no, it's like you see what you got right there.
I don't know if it's because if it's not and it has like one flat side, then it can lay flat and it can go under and it looks nice.
This reminds me of some of the routers that like Cox Cable gives. Like they're very similar look. It has like the cylinder look, and then the back of it basically it stops to a certain point and it just becomes flat with all the connections you put back there. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it would be.
I kind of don't think it is.
We need like the motherboard and stuff to be straight, right? You can't just curve that.
Put it in
unless you want to put that right in the middle.
It would be a pain in the ass if it's curved.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you would do that. I don't really get the design. Like, what is this up and down design? Like, I don't know.
It seems easier to tip over too.
Maybe I need somebody to come in here and tell me how interior decorating is nowadays, because I'm definitely not the one to call about. Nope, that is not me.
God.
Well, that's called fashion.
Guys, we aren't even thinking about this right. This is the soda to the mini fridge. Like, look at it.
So we get a bigger
soda to the mini fridge.
So we get a bigger Xbox later?
Dude, they're gonna make a sandwich console next.
Just play games and be like, I'm gonna win for this sandwich. They're just making a
snack, my guy. It's just this easy. It's not that hard. They're gonna come up with a wireless one. They're gonna call it the Fry.
You're telling me the Xbox X is just like a cutting board?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's the cutting board for the whole thing. It look like it, and it's triangle squares, or triangle sandwiches.
Oh shit. Okay, nice. I don't know. I don't get it. For me, it just seems like it's more of a pain for me to put it somewhere.
I mean, it's also more easy accidents.
It's accident prone.
It seems very accident prone.
I think I could put it in one spot on my TV stand, unless I put it behind the TV.
My current, like, I can put it on my PC. and then I could play it on my monitor. Like that's best spot I have for it, but I could do that the same with the other console.
Okay, yeah,
I see. I can put somewhere else.
But yeah, but I see that being like sitting on like a desk of some kind would be so much easier if you're playing from there.
Right now I would actually have a perfect spot for it where it's vertical, actual prowess. Makes sense. I could put it right behind my second monitor, and it's out of the way. It's in a spot I will never touch, and it's not being used right now.
So the thing,
I could use that perfectly in this specific scenario. However, not everyone has it. People are going to buy it casually because they're, it's an Xbox. Casual gamers, right? They're not going to put that in their living room. Where are they going to put it, man? We have a TV stand. We can't even put it in our TV stand unless we want to move one.
Plus, most of the time, if you got kids and stuff, they'll be running around the house and you just tip it over by accident and just by falling over, it might break.
Unless it's shorter than what I'm thinking.
I don't
same.
But I don't again. I'm not.
Either way, it's a circle.
Consoles as it is.
It's a circle. It's less stable than what's supposed to be.
So it's definitely going to.
I wouldn't say it's. Well, I guess it's easier to tip over. I don't know what they're.
I don't know what they're trying to go for.
Let's try up and down look. I don't know. I wish I had something.
I guess they're trying to match the PS5 with their vertical.
Yeah, but with the PS5, you could still tip that over. Like it's
the problem with that was so if you did tip it over, the PS5 would overheat and stuff. That was the problem with it.
See, that's a terrible design.
Yeah, but they claimed that you could, but it was also ruining the PS5s at the same time.
So you can't
on some of them.
So you take a gamble.
You take a gamble.
Okay. So yeah, but I think if you lifted it up a little bit and it would be fine.
So the fans are just it's terrible.
Still better than that thing though.
Yeah, like with the other, that console right there, you can't even put it.
I also don't understand how is it gonna be more powerful if it's like that small kind of
technology.
Yeah, but
technology.
We just put new stuff in there instead.
What kind of technology is that powerful?
Look, you really need to understand it. I mean,
look at the phone.
Hey, mine's bigger than that.
That little thing is insane.
Dude, look at the iPhones. What do you mean? They keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so
this thing right here, this thing is thousands and at times more powerful than the stuff we used to send the man to the moon in the 60s. Like Jesus, thousands of times more powerful. That's your fingertips.
Hang on, but you can't connect a controller and stuff.
So keyboard, to say something is just because it's smaller doesn't mean it can't be more powerful.
It's dense, is what it is.
Yeah,
this stuff gets better. So a new refresh might be on the way. Nice, more internal storage, better controller. Yeah. The next true Xbox console generation is possibly slated to start in 2028.
All right, that sounds pretty average, pretty normal for console's lifetime. Well, that's kind of not lifetime, but before a new one comes out anyway. A little shorter for the Xbox anyway.
What, 8 years?
I mean, look at the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. And then,
I guess it would be the next gen, I guess.
Xbox One to Xbox X, and then Xbox X to the new gen.
Wasn't it about the same amount?
From 360 to 1? No, it was what? Wait, how long was it? It was at least we're going to say 8 years. And then from Xbox One to Xbox Series X was 3. Maybe 4.
It's the Xbox 360. 05 to 2013. That's 8 years for the one.
Yeah, I think 8 years. They're doing each one different, right?
And 13 to 20. So that's actually 7 years.
So they do 8 years in between each one. Okay, I thought the Xbox 360 lasted way longer.
I mean, it's like a generation, mid-generation, another generation.
The reason why I felt like it lasted longer is because so many people had it. And so many things were happening at that time.
Relevant.
Very true.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was still relevant. That makes sense.
It's one of the consoles.
Forever.
It's literally one of the consoles that's on the top 10 of consoles ever made of sales.
That's a hallmark of consoles.
It's also the only. It's also the only Xbox on the top 10. Let's see. One document highlights each subsequent mainline Xbox console release, an immersive game and app platform that supports cloud hybrid gaming. Is pinched on a track for a 2028 release. Oh, the cloud is coming back in 2028. Wonderful.
Cool.
Wonderful. AI is a huge focus. Blah, 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 blah. Of course. Like, we're not. People need to understand that we're not getting rid of AI. The genie's out of the bottle. Like, it's not.
They're here to stay and they're here to grow. It is what it is. It kind of has to live with it.
I think, I think the biggest thing with all of this is that note that all of this could change any time, including details, hardware specifics, actual release dates, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice timeline, but at the same time, it's also older documents from a year plus. A lot of those things could have already changed, period.
Or just been
thrown out. So I wouldn't put too much behind it, but I think some of the bigger things is what they are planning ahead of,
I think the biggest things to kind of take from this is the console that's going to come out, some of the codename projects, and then the controller. Otherwise, all the other projects about the games, those can be flip-flopped at any time. That was their plan to even get those started on them, and as we can see, they haven't even started on them, so clearly they're pushed back, if not just canceled.
I think the next part that we'll talk about what got leaked here is something more that we could talk about associated with the Game Pass, such as how much money Microsoft pays for day one Game Pass launches.
All right.
This is from GameSpot. Okay, so Game Pass expected partner ask, right? Before we get to that nice list. There seem to be only expectations of what a deal might cost from Microsoft's perspective. And even beyond payments, there would surely be a range of other factors at play for a company when deciding whether or not to launch their new game into Game Pass.
Okay.
So a whole bunch of lack of cost for GTA 5. Microsoft is expecting Take-Two to ask for $12 to $15 million per month.
Wow. Well,
the game has been added and removed from Game Pass multiple times over the years. For other games, only a single payment was listed, like $250 million for Suicide Squad. I forgot that was going to be a game. $300 million for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and $250 million for Mortal Kombat 1 to come to Game Pass at launch.
Why?
That is a hell of a lot of money.
Oh, wait, Microsoft is paying that, or people are paying Microsoft?
Yes, Microsoft was paying that to get it on Game Pass on day one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is
it's definitely worth it.
I'm glad that they're doing that's...
I still think
let's see.
Mortal Kombat would not make much money.
Yeah, I guess it... They
So
are taking a bigger gamble on that, aren't they?
Oh,
so Game Pass, this is what the expected partner ask of what they're expecting some of these to ask. So Lego Star Wars was like $35 million, Dying Light 2 $50, Red Dead Redemption 2 $5 million a month.
Holy crap!
Yeah, Dragon Ball: The Breakers, Just Dance is $5 million. Let's see, what's another one? Let's see, Wreckfest, Baldur's Gate 3 $5 million.
That's it? Wait, just $5 million. That's it, and they got it on there on day one.
I think they underpriced that.
That's good.
Oh, well, the thing about but when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3, they kind of slighted it, saying it was just like a second gen Stadia clone RPG.
They want it,
like,
but they don't want to make them think they want it.
Well, no. They basically said that and didn't really go after it for the Xbox, which I don't know who decided to do that research, but you might want to give them a notice that they probably need to move on down the road. I don't even like. I played the Baldur's Gate 1 and messed with that for forever, dude. I played that so much because I like it was D&D, man. It was just like, okay, I'm like a dwarf this time. I'm going to like
really? That's what Baldur's Gate's like.
Yeah, it's just D&D. It's straight up D&D.
It's got you literally have rolls, like they roll for whether or not you hit or not. It shows on the screen.
D20, yeah. You just pull out. You can do different modifiers if you have different things, so you can add or subtract dice. So it's cool. Really cool. It's a really single player.
I just don't get it because you don't have to really research that much to go. D&D is really hot right now. It's like all over the place. Like, you get on you can just go to Twitch and be like, okay, it's kind of hot. Other Larian games, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, both are very hot things. You don't think that somebody making the exact same thing that's made from the same company with the same developers, you don't think 3 even getting a small update that, you know, get a peek, like a quick peek at it a year before, you don't think that is going to be worth it. Like, it's not going to be hot. I don't know how. There's like so many things before this that was going to say that it was going to be, at worst, at least a decent game that is going to sell enough.
Quite a bit.
It's going to be hot enough. Like, I don't. But again, here's the next thing. They could have had this on launch, but they effed up. Because remember, the problem with that is that the Series S could not get the split screen.
Oh, true.
And it effed it up because both versions had to have the exact same features. Remember that?
Yep.
And then they threw that out.
And then eventually, well, when you send your own guys over there, your own guys that knows Xbox, you know, coding in and out, you send them over there and they basically come out and go, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you finally go, oh, okay, maybe we don't really need to do that. Look, when you make the cheap version of an Xbox with the other higher price version, like, there's going to have to be some caveats here and that you just let go. I'm sorry.
You have to make cheap versions of games now for your cheap Xbox.
It's it. Like, and as far as I've gathered, it's like a 50-50 split when it comes to who has the X and who has the S.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're probably going to buy the game yourself. With how much you do MMOs and things like that, I don't see how you wouldn't have fun with it. Like, it seems like
it already.
Yeah, actually, you know, I'm actually surprised you haven't gotten it and messed around with
I've
it.
seen some clips, like, of this one guy, like, raising the dead to talk to him or some stuff. Like,
oh my god, yes.
There's a lot. Yeah,
pretty cool.
So, okay, back on point. So, like, you have Baldur's Gate 3 in here, Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not worth
it. Jedi Survivor, 300 million.
Jeez. I don't even understand.
I mean,
Assassin's Creed.
There's another hot game. There's another hot game. Yeah.
Is it still that good?
What? It was a pretty good game. I'm not going to say it was like the greatest of all time, but I don't.
You would play?
If you bought it, I think you would get your money's worth.
I'm very surprised GTA 5 is 20 mil to 15 mil a month still.
Dude, you got the 5M servers? Yeah, dude, they making money. Like, you got a lot of mods.
This is Xbox.
Yeah, but oh yeah. Wait.
But the thing is, GTA doesn't need Xbox. It's like, for you to play GTA 5, you can just go buy it doesn't have to be on Game Pass. You just go buy the game.
True that.
So they don't need to be on the Game Pass. They don't even care.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you want to put it on the Game Pass? All right, this is what we're going to charge you because we don't give a rat's ass. We're making so much money. We're making so much money not selling the game. We don't care. It's all the extra transaction that's in the game that kills you.
Yeah. I've never spent a dime on that game. I didn't even spend a dime getting the game. I got the game for free.
But when you look at this, like the numbers on this is just astronomical.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was not expecting it to really cost this much to put it on the Game Pass, but I guess when you think about it, I guess so.
I love them for it now.
The big hitters are like so hefty too. 300 million.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had that money to throw around.
But that's 300 million period. So
once they pay for it, it's coming out on launch.
Yeah, for day one launch, and I do believe that extends to it's always on Game Pass. Whoa. Whereas like GTA 5, it goes in cycles where it goes away because they have to keep paying. And look, imagine that the ones that are per month are both Rockstar.
They don't care, as you just said.
Shocking.
Like...
Oh man, I thought that was a good. I like that. Some nice Microsoft oopsies. Some nice.
I mean, at least it's nothing like quite evil, huh?